Welcome back, you guys. Today's episode, I want to talk about, are you meant to be an entrepreneur? I think everyone in this day and age especially wants to believe that they are supposed to be an entrepreneur because everyone wants to be in the spotlight. Okay, not everyone, but a lot of people I know want to be in the spotlight and they want to be famous. They want to be an influencer. They want to, have obviously the freedom of an entrepreneur life. They want to work for themselves, create their own schedule. They want all the benefits, right? But nobody wants to put in the work. So, my first question for you, if you are considering if you should be an entrepreneur, is, are you willing to put in the work? Now, I guarantee you're saying, well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if it has all those benefits, I guarantee you, though, you are going to be working 10 times harder than you think you will. I knew going into this that it was going to, obviously be incredibly taxing on me on every level. Like, mentally, yeah, it was going to be draining. It was going to be hard on me physically at times because it was affecting my sleep schedule. I knew that it was going to be affecting me and be a lot more work than I realized. That being said, I still did not know the extent to which it was going to be taxing on me. And also financially, like when it comes to tax season. Yeah. But the silver lining is it's worth it. It is. If you can manage to execute getting past everything else first. This is why I decided to move my niche slightly, just tweak it a little bit to being an entrepreneur empowerment coach, because I have been told my entire life that I should be an entrepreneur. I mean, based on people that would know like what my dreams were and stuff, they were just like, wow, like you're an entrepreneur in your teens, basically. I was literally, I think I was 16 when I started my mermaid entertainment business. And I had actually been aspiring to do it even before that. And like, I have literally been an entrepreneur since I was a teenager. And even when I would take those like BuzzFeed quizzes, what should my job be? I would get an entrepreneur. Like it runs in my blood. It is just who I am born to be. And that being said, if you are born to be an entrepreneur, you know that it is for you. You just have it in you. That being said, it can be a struggle. Even if you know that this is for you, it comes with its own set of challenges. I understand that entirely. So, that being said, this is why I'm an entrepreneur empowerment coach. Also, if you want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't feel like it is in your blood, or maybe you do, but let me just be honest, it might not be there. It just might not be there. Maybe it's just not meant for you. Maybe you need to do something more like an independent job that's not literally working for yourself and investing every ounce of energy and time that you have into yourself. And dime. Did I mention that? Every ounce of energy, time, and dime. Let's just make that my motto for a little bit. Investing every time, all the time, and dime. I'm done. Anyway, we'll make it work somehow or another. It might not be for you. It just honestly might not be for you. Maybe it is for you at one time. Maybe just not now. I'm telling you this straight up so that you don't start getting yourself into something you don't want to do. Just how hard this is for you to execute. Another sign that maybe you are not meant to be an entrepreneur is if you are a quitter. If you start things but you don't finish them, or for me, it's not that I see something through until eternity. I will start a lot of things. There's so many things that I have interests in, and I like bouncing around, trying a little bit of everything, because to me, I learn something from everything I do. And that is why another kind of like hidden secret, I think, to being a good entrepreneur is learning something from everything. Everything. It does not matter what it is, I apply that to my life. But I also, I will try doing 1,000 different things. I don't really care. Even if I know that it's not something I'm going to do forever, I will try it because I know I'm going to learn something from it. But I don't make a commitment that I know I can't see through. If I make a commitment, I will make the commitment to see through it for a certain amount of time. And then at that time, I will quit. Unless I choose to keep going. But I don't quit until that time is up, because that right there is a habit that I cannot get used to doing. I will see it through thoroughly until my time is done. And if you have that type of self-discipline on yourself, that is a great sign that you would be a good entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur, I'm telling you, is not for the faint of heart. You are going to lose sleep. You're going to be up till I can't even tell you what time in the morning working on your business and your dream and all of the behind the scenes crap that you know comes with it, but you don't understand the full extent of it. And I thought that I could override this. I'm like, no, I have a very set sleep schedule because I am disciplined like that I cannot make excuses for my sleep, because that is like the most important thing. And granted it is. I thought that I could figure out ways to, just figure out how to create like a better time management plan. Let me just be honest, and this is literally not a reflection of me. That is not how it works. That is not how it works, at least not when you are first getting started. Maybe most definitely down the road when you can create your own schedule, you can absolutely make it more manageable. It's still going to be hard, I'm telling you. This is what comes with it. You have to be aware of that. You have to understand this is the sacrifice you will be making. And is it worth it? Absolutely, it is. If you have the resilience to get through it. It's kind of funny, not really. People tell me all the time, and I know they do this because they're trying to get me to agree, because they're trying to like drag me down to their level, because they see me as an alpha and they're a beta, and they want me to agree with their beta, belief system that they're living in. I'm not trying to be like alpha versus beta. Like, I don't really subscribe to that whole thing. I think it's a categorization thing that's honestly quite dumb. That being said, I know that there's truth to it, and I know that if I were in the animal kingdom, as we are all animals, I believe that I would be quite an aggressive, territorial one, that I would not be a beta animal if I were a legit animal. So I consider myself kind of the same on the human spectrum, if you know what I'm saying. But these betas just start coming up to me because it'll make them feel better about themselves and the excuses they're making, when even I, who am doing so much, agree with them that like the thing that they're making an excuse for is way too hard. Like, that's absolutely insane. I can't imagine them like actually going to the gym. This is how it goes. They'll make an excuse about something so petty. Like, I really should work out, but can you imagine me at the gym? And I'm like, no, I can't. I work out 3 days a week. But you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's literally insane. And I think they think that if I agree that, like that is just too much, that I'm gonna like subconsciously be programming myself that it's too hard for me to do also. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. But I feel like that's their evil plan or something. Aside from the fact that they're just trying to get me to justify them not making these actions. But it's funny because I feel like they're actually just putting me on this pedestal above them. Like, because me actually admitting that, yeah, no, I cannot see that happening for you. I really, really can't. But then I go and do it like times 3 plus like 30 other things. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's actually quite an insult. And they're doing it to themselves. This is the thing, too, about being an entrepreneur, is I do not believe that it is something that has to be born. I think that it is something that has to be wanted, though. You have to want it so bad. You have to hate your 9-to-5 job with the fire of 1,000 suns, that you will do whatever it takes to get out of there if it means costing absolutely everything. Everything. Your social life, your time with your family, your time with your friends, your sleep. Sacrificing things that you want to buy because it is going towards what you want. Something that you want more than the things you want. You have to get your... and this is what I work through in my coaching, is helping you like really make these connections and realizations, because you don't really see it, and it's not something that you can do very easily on your own and be held accountable for. It doesn't really work that way. So if you are somebody who makes a lot of excuses, you are probably not meant to be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna be straight up about that. I am a no excuse activist. I want to make this my Instagram bio, like, so bad. A no excuse activist, or an anti-excuse activist. That sounds better. It flows better. I like that. I like this a lot. An anti-excuse activist. Should I make an entire episode on this just because it sounds good? If you are an anti-excuse activist, I think you would be a very good entrepreneur. I'm going to just put that out there. And if you are an excuse activist, whether that is a title you want to give to yourself, but you know down deep that is something that you are guilty of, if you really want to be honest with yourself, not going to be a good entrepreneur. And again, I don't think that this is something that cannot be changed, but it is something that has to be desired. And if it is not there, it is not there. And if it's not there, I can see that a mile away, that you just don't have it in you. I know for a fact a lot of people underestimate me. That being said, I also think, and I say this because I think maybe you might agree to this, you might feel the same way. Do people try to degrade you, though, because they actually see it in you rather than underestimate you? It's kind of... It goes both ways. I know that there are people who absolutely underestimate me, but then there are also people that I think dial me down so low because they know how much I am capable of. And it's funny because the people who know what I'm capable of see all the things I'm doing, not even all of it. There's no way to see all of the behind the scenes, and that's why people think that being an entrepreneur is so much easier than it really is. They have no idea. But then there are the people that also underestimate me because they don't see like any of the things I'm doing, because I don't want to talk about it because I'm too tired. And therefore they don't know. They don't see it, So it goes both ways. The truth is, I think you know in your soul what you are capable of. I really, really believe that. And if you want help with the support, not really help. I don't like the word help. I think that sounds too demeaning. Speaking of being demeaned. If you want support with your dream, I can help you. I know I can help you. I have done it myself. I have helped others. I can get you where you want to go. I can't guarantee that it is going to be, like what your dream is up front. I cannot guarantee that you will be there because it is up to you to put in the work. And that's the ugly truth. That's the catch, right? Is the fact that it is up to you to put in the work. But I can help you get there. I can hold you accountable, and I can help you break down the things that you need to know structure-wise and mentally-wise. Like, is that a word? The things that, are holding you back, I can help you through it, and I guarantee I can change your life. I can change your life if you are willing to let it change. I've gone through the coaching program myself, and I mean, it is literally life-changing. I would not even have my business today had I not gone through this myself. And I owe everything literally to my coach that got me here. And I know how much of an impact it changed on my life. And again, I'm someone who is willing to let it change. That's why I got to this point. That being said, I am here now, and I know the impact that it had on me, and I want to help other people with this because I know how drastically my life has changed from it. If you are interested in a free discovery call, completely free before you invest anything, I understand. You want to feel it out. You want to make sure we're a good fit. I want to make sure you're a good fit, that you are going to put in the work. You can book a free discovery call. The link is in the description below. You can also check out my social media at Make Waves Coach on almost any social media platform for lots more free inspirational content. And just feel me out more a little bit, stay connected, see what I'm all about. I am also a professional mermaid. You can check out my mermaid account on almost any social media platform at Mermaid Kassandra. I have lots to show you with my mermaid journey. It's been quite the journey since, again, I was a teenager. It's insane. Also, check out my podcast, Make Waves Mermaid Kassandra, available every place podcasts are found. Go out there and make waves. Mwah.